Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're looking into the really fascinating world of Prashant Trivedi, or PT.
The founder of Lotus Ocean.
Exactly. And the core of this is trying to unpack how a figure with, the highest level of technical training an IIT graduate bridges that world with ancient Vedic metaphysics.
It's a striking paradox, isn't it? You have someone trained in pure analytical rigor.
Right.
But then he claims to belong to the whole Bharatvarsh, this idea of a unified ancient India. And he's promoting what he calls multiversal laws.
He almost applies engineering logic to society. He looks at modern civilization and sees a fundamental flaw.
A dissonance, that's the word he uses.
Right, a dissonance. And this societal conditioning, as he calls it, is the root cause for, all our depression and suffering.
And the solution, his whole mission, is about finding the axis.
So that IIT background, that's not just a footnote, it's actually key to his credibility.
It's absolutely central. He uses that methodical, analytical approach to deconstruct the very systems he came out of.
So he's not just vaguely critiquing modern education.
No, not at all. He uses logic to argue that it's false. Not morally false, but structurally inefficient at creating any real connection to reality itself.
Okay, so if that's how he tackles the physical world, how does he take that same rigor to the cosmos? I'm thinking about his astrology work.
He goes straight to the stars. And, he explicitly rejects the Western tropical system.
The one based on seasons.
Right. In favor of the sidereal system, which is based on the actual observable positions of the constellations. He champions the 27 nakshatras, the lunar mansions.
And he sees them as more than just signs.
Oh, much more. He calls them celestial portals, the real governing forces.
And he also did a lot of work on Rahu and Ketu, the lunar nodes. In the West, they're often seen as, negative.
Malefic, yeah. But in his book, The Rahu-Ketu Experience, he completely reframes them. He uses that analytical eye to see them not as things to fear, but as keys.
Keys to what exactly?
Keys to understanding transformation, the very mechanisms that let us realign with those universal laws he talks about.
And this is where the story shifts. It goes from an academic critique to, something else entirely. The prophetic identity.
This is pivotal. It stems from his visit with the Hopi elders in the American Southwest.
The Hopi Vedic parallels.
Precisely. He identifies with the Pahana the Hopi's foretold lost white brother, a knowledge bringer.
And at the same time, he connects that to a Vedic figure.
Yes, the Kalki avatar. The final messenger who comes to restore balance and end the Kali Yuga, the age of conflict. He sees himself as a messenger for our specific time.
Which is a huge claim. And it gets even more tangible because he links this identity to observable phenomena.
The interaction with nature, it's a core part of the story. He claims that when he plays his music, what he calls Amrit acoustics, nature physically responds.
With things like rainbows, lightning,
sunbows, storms, you name it. But the most specific, and I'd say most controversial claim is about the of 70707 ohm crop circle in England.
Okay, tell me about that.
He explicitly states that this incredibly complex geometric formation appeared as a direct, almost instant response to him chanting the A-E-I-O-M mantra.
So not a correlation. He's claiming causation.
Direct causation. For him, it's proof that these old metaphysical ideas are, in his words, coming to life in person.
You can imagine how that goes over. That kind of claim is going to be incredibly polarizing.
Massively. His followers see him as a Vedic seer. They praise his coherence, his ability to synthesize these different worlds.
But the other side?
The other side, skeptics and my academics, they see the crop circle claims as pure pseudoscience.
And what about from within the Vedic tradition?
That's also interesting. Some traditional practitioners question his authority because he doesn't have a formal lineage. His knowledge is based on, his own self-proclaimed revelation.
So all of this coalesces into the Lotus Ocean paradigm. What does that actually offer people?
It's a whole system. There's the University of Divine Life, films, music, and his main book, P's Gita Scriptures for the Now.
And the claim for that book is pretty ambitious.
He claims it functionally ends Kali Yuga by redefining everything truth, God, through this new analytical lens.
And on a practical day-to-day level.
It's a call for a radical lifestyle change. A return to nature, natural living, and using his Lotus Ocean meditation to achieve what he calls real wellness, and ultimately to exit the cycle of birth and death.
So what we're left with is this incredibly structured synthesis of engineering, esoteric wisdom, and a clear prophetic identity.
Exactly. It's a unique mix. And after unpacking all of this, it really leaves you with a final thought to consider.
Go on.
In our era, an age of just total information overload and, constant crisis, what is it that drives highly educated, technically skilled people trained to trust observable facts, to seek out and institutionalize ancient knowledge systems just like this one?